Welcome to the Library of Humanity. It was about a year ago when I made one of my first videos on this channel, and the title is What is Mindfulness? I'm going to put a link to that in the comment section. And the reason why I'm talking about that is I'm going to be discussing my progress over the last year in relation to mindfulness and specifically enlightenment. And that now I know that there's a major difference between mindfulness and enlightenment. I can say that I'm probably less mindful than I was last year. However, I'm much more enlightened than I was last year. And the reason why I can say that, it might be sounding like I'm saying that I am enlightened. However, that's not the case. You can be much more enlightened than you were last year. However, you are maybe 0.5% closer to actually becoming enlightened. Okay, like last year maybe I was 1% enlightened, and now I'm 1.5% enlightened. Okay, the reason why is because enlightenment is infinity, and how I sense myself is limited, albeit a little bit less limited than last year. Last year I was trying to change my brain chemistry by meditating a lot, so over this last year I've been meditating, but recently I've been actually integrating. Okay, so the first maybe 8 months of your meditation practice, you are changing your brain chemistry. However, you're not used to that difference in your brain chemistry yet. Okay, so for example, I still drink a lot of coffee. When I started meditating, I didn't used to drink a lot of coffee because I would read, coffee makes you less mindful. However, now I'm integrating. So integration means that you stick with your old habits. Maybe you do them mindfully, but you go back to your old habits and you do them mindfully, and you begin to integrate from where. So really the integration process, I would say, is more like being mindful of your non-mindfulness. Okay, so when you start meditating and you're a beginner, you just want to be mindful. Like Kyle is mindful. Okay, now it's more like I consciousness observe Kyle not being mindful. Okay, and I would call that maybe the intermediate stage. So that's where I'm starting to head, is this intermediate stage where I can observe myself desiring some coffee on a very nice sunny day. I'm very, very distracted. However, I feel extremely one or connected with the environment around me. Okay, so because I know that I am not Kyle. Last year, what I thought was I had to change Kyle to become more mindful. I needed a very mindful ego. That's what I thought last year. Now, over the course of the year, I've realized that actually the ego is not what I am. Okay, so that's why it's more than mindfulness. That's why you inquire, like Ramana Maharshi teaches, you inquire into the self with a capital S, meaning consciousness itself, rather than Kyle's consciousness, your self-consciousness. You're with a small s, you're going into not your ego's consciousness, but the consciousness of the universe. Because the moment right now is everything. Okay, it seems like this moment is limited in time and space. No. This moment right now that you are experiencing is everything. Is literally everything is happening right now, not in front of you, but as you. You, the capital U, are everything right now. Okay? Right now does not mean now. Right now means everything forever and in all places. Okay? So obviously this seems way too big for those of us who are just getting into meditation. Even for me, meditating for a year, or actually I've been meditating for about 3 years, even that seems way far-fetched that this moment could be everything. Okay? That's why I suggest trying a psychedelic. Even though they're illegal and that you do not want to get addicted to anything except for coffee, because coffee is delicious. Actually, yes, you do not even want to get addicted to coffee, caffeine, pornography. Addictions are the last thing that you want in life. You have to become non-addicted to everything. Not even yourself. Your overthinking self is your biggest addiction. Okay? What we want is to be the consciousness right now. And the reason and the way to experience that is DMT, psilocybin, and the reason why I suggest that is because we are not conscious enough to realize, because you have to meditate for like 50 years to realize this realization through just meditation. Okay, you need to try a plant, a psychedelic plant, and have the earth, okay, the earth is the psychedelic plant speaking to you, yes, the psychedelic plant is speaking to you as the earth. And so the earth is trying to tell you that everything is now, everything is here. Okay, so I'll probably end the video there. This is just going to be an introductory video to something that's very, very advanced. Okay, so you want to stick around. I'm going to be my plan for this next year is to move to New Mexico. I'm living in Minnesota right now. I want to move to New Mexico and formulate my life to become enlightened. Okay, that is my aspiration, is full-on enlightenment. And I have the methods to do that. Just right now, I don't have the economic means to do that. I need to have a career and free time and enough money and enough space to reach enlightenment before I die. And hopefully I don't die in the next 10 years, even though that's what Guy McPherson is saying. Hopefully I don't, because I need 50 years to become enlightened. We all need 50 years to become enlightened. So if you have questions, comment below. If you like it, click the like. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.